2nd and 12. Back to the air. Purdy looking end zone. Brandon Aiyuk. He's got his second touchdown. Contested catch against Patrick Peterson. John Lynch loves it. Brock Purdy and the 49ers. Holy cow, what a start.
Now, back to Willard and Dibs on 95.7 The Game.
That play was restaurant quality. Oh, my gosh. It had so many pieces to it. Not just
the little back shoulder.
Beautiful back shoulder throw.
I want the restaurant quality.
Okay, thank you. You had the body and feet control of Aiyuk, the concentration.
I got body issues.
And then, oh, by the way, the defender goes by the name of Patrick Peterson, who
He got.
thinks that the 49ers give away all their plays ahead of time and talk to me after the game after I get my pick. And we're still waiting.
He could not have covered that play any better. I mean, that was blanket coverage. That was an amazing throw and catch by Brandon Aiyuk. You can't fault Patrick Peterson at all on that play.
I'm not faulting him.
Oh, you're trying to fault him.
But he got beat, and he was on the ground on Ayuk's first touchdown.
Yeah,
and
that. Yeah.
I'm not the one who went yappity, wappity, yap, 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 cap, schmap before the game started.
Oh, you do that for 20 hours a week.
Exactly. And that was Patrick Peterson. So you get what you get, and you don't get upset.
Honestly, at first, no. I wasn't thinking about any of that. BA was open. He did a great job on the route and got him the ball, scored a touchdown. And then the second touchdown on the right side, the deep ball. Was that on Patrick Peterson? Yeah, and that one, I was like, all right, that felt good. But it was good, man. He's a competitor. I have nothing but respect for Patrick Peterson and everything that he does. So.
Okay, fun question. The way he phrases that, he makes it sound like he's genuinely asking, was that him?
Come on.
Do you buy it or not?
I don't buy it at all.
Neither
I'm
do I.
selling that. Hey, wait, was that Patrick Peterson?
I'm sorry, remind me. You asked me about Patrick Peterson, and I know we torched him on the first one. Remind me, who was guarding Aiyuk on the second touchdown?
Yeah.
Was it Patrick?
Was that double P's?
But I got all the respect in the world for him.
Yeah.
Great player.
Yeah. See you in 4 years, Pat,
Dude.
when you'll be maybe on your way to Canton, but I'll still be playing. Yeah. See you later, Patrick.
Hey, you talk, you get it.
He's the petty king.
Good.
Purdy and Curry,
Good.
the petty kings.
Good.
Purdy and Curry get petty. That's what that is.
Here's Peterson after the game. Kind of, but not really, with a mea culpa.
Their offense, did they ditch those?
No, it was there. I had the opportunity to get 2 picks. I just didn't grab it in, but credit to those guys. Those guys did a great job of sticking to their game plan and really getting to their identity, which is run the football, misdirections, hit those bang aids, hit those deep stops. That's just what they do. We just wasn't in good enough position to make those plays.
I was there. I had it.
Yeah.
I just, I didn't bring it in. Gosh, I'm trying to remember the comment he made earlier in the week. I don't remember him saying, when I get my pick, if I'm able to corral it, then we can talk
That's
on Sunday.
exactly what he said.
I don't think that's what he said. I thought he said, when I get my pick.
No,
I think that was it.
What I remember him saying is, the Niners have a really good offense, and if I'm fortunate enough to maybe be able to dissect a play and get in position to maybe get a pick, the good Lord willing, hopefully I can secure the pigskin and make it happen.
Thank you, Bull Durham.
Yeah,
good Lord willing.
You got to always get the good Lord in there. Shout out JC and all the rest of the fellas up top. But yeah, that's always tough, especially, like pre-game trash talk, especially as a DB. It's not like you're, wide receiver saying, "Oh, I'm gonna go out there and have a big game. I'm gonna get in the end zone. I'm gonna catch 8 balls or whatever." You're a DB. You are relying on the ball coming your way and relying on being able to make a play, which getting an interception is really, really hard in this league.
No doubt. And he did make a couple plays over the middle.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd call them almost picks, but whatever. I just, look, it's a ton of fun for all of us fans, but that's not the way it works. You say it, you eat it. And now you got to eat it.
I'm going to eat it.
By the way, by the way, if I'm going up against the 49ers, I'm out on this. Like, don't do this, because the 49ers, despite the fact that they will say the same thing every other sports franchise says, like, shout out to Steph Curry for admitting to Steiny and Goo a number of months ago, I know everything. Because
I hear everything.
Every other I don't know what somebody wrote about me. I don't listen. I don't hear. I don't read. I don't do any of that. Well, the 49ers do, because Brock Purdy made his press conference about Patrick Peterson. Nick Bosa is talking about how Purdy shut the haters up. They're dialed in. They're locked in. They hear what all of you are saying.
All of us.
All of us.
And all of you.
Absolutely.
It's all of us.
Drew in Sunnyvale is part of us. And also on with Willie and Dibby. Hi, Drew. What's up?
Hey guys. Thanks for taking my call.
Yeah.
So what did I think of the game in general? I mean, I just thought there was this, there was a sense of focus that, even in previous years during opening day games, I really hadn't seen from this team. And I don't know whether it's a preparation thing, or last year there was just a lot of rain and, there were a lot of circumstances that went into it. I just think that, this year in particular, we all know that the Niners are a good team. But like now there's just this renewed sense of focus that, it leads me to believe that they know what's at stake this year. And if they want to put themselves in the best position to reach that goal, they have to be the number one seed in the NFC, which means that it starts from week one. Because if you go back and look at last year, week one in Chicago, that's the game that they feel that they should have won. Week 3 in Denver, that's the game that they feel they should have won. And then there was a game at Atlanta. We talk about those games all the time. I think there was a renewed sense of focus to try and get as many of these games as possible, because you don't know, health permitting, you don't know whether you'll get that chance every week, and you don't want to fall behind in the standings. And I think the renewed sense of focus is that they want the NFC playoffs to go through Levi's. And I think, that's the approach that they have to have if they want to achieve success this year.
Drew, I think that's a really good word. Thanks for calling, Drew. Appreciate it. It's a good word. Focus. I feel that, and I don't know that this has been a message from Kyle Shanahan to the team, but I hope that it was, which is been to that NFC title game a bunch the last couple of years, and that's with starting 3-5 and 3-4. How about if we, don't do that this time? Because each of those NFC title games had what in common? They were on the road.
Yep.
And they were blown in different ways. I can't say that about last year, but
it was blown.
Well,
his UCL was blown.
The UCL was blown.
And then your backup quarterback's head was blown. He had a concussion. And this is just the fact of the matter, Mark. 8 of the last 10 NFC championship games have been won by the home team. You can root for the home team, and if they don't win, it's a shock. And 8 of the last 10, you have the Rams back in 2018 over New Orleans on the road, and you've got Tampa at Green Bay in 2020. You have to go back to the Niners in 2012, which was the 11th game in this sample. They won at Atlanta on the road. So 3 of 11 if you want to go back that far. But
and they were favored in that one.
They were.
And
but
go ahead.
No, if you look at the other 10 since then, it's been 8 home, 2 road. The Niners are, 1-2 in those games?
Yeah.
And they lost. They won the 1 at home, and they lost the 2 on the road.
And in a way, I don't remember all 10, but I can set aside, in a way, the 2 where the road team won. One of them was quarterbacked by the GOAT. And the other one, you're going to love this, was handed to the road team by the refs. As we know, that was the famous Kamara pass interference non-call.
The Rams and Saints?
The Rams and Saints.
It's been that long?
It has.
5 years? I thought it was a good no call, honestly. I'm trying not to do that this year because, every time I defend a ref in anything, anywhere, my Twitter feed, my X feed.
You've worked hard to earn that.
I have worked hard at it. But yeah,
it's well deserved.
That's gonna be one of the few times that I say the refs actually maybe did decide a game.
They messed that one up.
Because I believe that 99.99% of the time the refs cost us. No, they didn't.
No, I agree with you.
But this might be the 0.001% of the time where you could look at it and go,
it's kind of like it's about the last play of the game. If you call it, it's like an automatic score, and
You don't call it, it's an automatic game over.
correct. And so
I was at Hooters down in Campbell. We had a station
Were
event.
you?
Yeah, we used to do a station event, the Gridiron Gala, where we'd have the two conference championship games and be a listener party. That was fun.
Did you defend the refs right there on the
Immediately, I screamed out, "That's a good no call!" and kill him. I gotta go.
Getting hit in the head by wings.
Meanwhile, my sister's spilling beers at the bar. I think it's time to go, everyone.
Let's go home.